All right, back for the third period. Saints 3, Ponies 2. Rink wide pass broken up. Fed in by the Saints. Shot blocked by Galloway. Pops out, picked up from Benier, left for Regner. Nice puck moving out to Galloway. Shot on net, glove down. Ponies win the face-off. Backhanded went off the divider. And the skates. Galloway in on the forecheck. Benier comes in with an earth-shattering hit. And they're going to call a penalty on that. That was clean as it could get. His head was up, his arms were down. That was a clean hit. I guess hitting too hard's a penalty now. You call it 2 minute.
I know, but do you know?
You're kidding. I think they gave him a 2 and a 10 for that. RMG gets set up on the face-off. RMG plays it out high. Cuts to the center. Broken up by Smith for a second. RMG regains possession. Plays catch along the wall. Walks in, shot off a pad. Gorman makes the save. Still trying to get my blood pressure down. OMG, rink wide pass. Catch him. Rims it around, and that's going to come out and down as the Ponies get a change. They're going to have to hustle. Set up. Cuts to the inside, backhanded across. Rink wide pass, shot on net, saved by Gorman. 30 seconds left in this penalty. I considered a good clean hockey hit. The kid bounced right back up, wasn't hurt. But Benier is out for 10 minutes because of that. Zemer off the wall. Shot out front, saved by Gorman. Nice glove saved by Gorman and not allowing a rebound there. 14 seconds to kill off this penalty. And Beaver will be coming out of the box as he served the 2 minutes for Benier. Purcell clears it around, but not out. Took a weird bounce off one of the dividers. Cuts to the center, winds up, shot on net. Blocked by Purcell. Ponies back to 5-on-5. That one trickles wide. Joe Doherty in the corner. back to the point. That one goes off of Gorman's stick and up into the netting as the Ponies will get a change. 11:57 left in the third. Maple Grove wins the face-off off a body in front. Ketchum battling for it. Smith picks it up. Fighting for it. Up to Agoy. Maple Grove comes out front. Tries to set her around, but here comes Smith. Smith tries to feather it up to Agoy. Agoy does end up with it. Agoy stops up. Loose puck, Maple Grove. Agoy tries to get a check on him. Backhanded up, but intercepted by Ketchum. Maple Grove up through center. Into the Pony zone. Shot on net, that goes high, and it's going to come all the way down around. Tries to pass, misses the attempt. Maple Grove still ends up with it, cut to center. Fired wide. Maple Grove picks it up. Regner in a battle for it. Nice hit by Melhorn. Sent out front. Nice hustle by Pearson to get there to block the shot attempt. Cleared up the wall to Regner. Regner laid off sides, poked the blue line. That goes up into the Ponies bench for a face-off in the neutral zone. .43 left in the third. Shot on net, blocked by Zemer. Ponies are getting in front of pucks tonight. That's what it's going to take, and here comes Zemer in his skates. Tries to throw it in deep off the skate of a Maple Grove player. And it's going to be a 2-on-1. Shot on net, blocked by Purcell, covered by Gorman. Good defense by the Ponies. Face-off won by Weiss. He's been good on face-offs tonight. Rink wide pass just out of the reach of Beaver. That's going to go down for an icing. Face-off won by Maple Grove, chipped out by Agoy. Agoy ends up on Weiss. Weiss shot up high and a nice glove save by Maple Grove. That one was labeled top there from Weiss. Maple Grove. Over center. Maddox back to defend. Left for the trailer. Nice save by Gorman. Sticked up into the netting. Smith wins the face-off back to Zemer. Fight for it behind the net. Tries to stuff it out front for Gorman's pad is there. Zemer. And it's going to be a 2-on-1. He loses an edge and still plays it in deep. Shot on net. Blocked. That one goes through but doesn't go in, and that's cleared down for an icing on the Ponies. Maple Grove wins the face-off, but Doherty jumps on it. Smith in after it. Melhorn supporting along the wall, thrown on net, deflected wide. Cleared out to the point by Pearson. D-to-D pass comes out of the zone. That one's feathered in as the Saints are delayed offside. The Ponies have time. He tried to clear it. It goes off the ref. Nice read by Maddox to break up that pass down low. Played off the wall. Smith jumps it. He comes up with it. He's coming in. Takes it wide. Shot on net. Save. Shot on net by Galloway, right off the draw. Shot right off the face-off by Agoy, and that goes wide. Chipped up ahead. Maple Grove takes it in deep. Good check by Ragnar. Maddox comes in and finishes a check as well. Purcell comes into the corner. Centering feed goes through everybody. Agoy gets there first. Agoy looking rink wide. Ragnar picks it up as the trailer. Shot on net, blockered away. Galloway tries a backhand feed to Ragnar in the slot. Plays it in deep, and Ragnar and Galloway after it. Ragnar pins him against the wall. It's going to be a 3-on-3 chance there. Comes through everybody, but Purcell finishes his check. I'm sorry, that was Agoy. Shot goes wide. Bounces out of the corner up to the wall. Agoy with another check. Purcell steps in. Ragnar jumps in. 3 Ponies there. Purcell comes up with it. Good support along the walls tonight for the Ponies. Good defense from the Ponies. That goes off a stick and up into the netting and out of play. Good goaltending for the Ponies as well. No. Maddox chips it out. It goes off a rafter. They're going to reset in the defensive zone for a face-off. Like the idea. One off the face-off, and they score. Backdoor play. That's the 3rd backdoor goal in this game tonight. Not much Gorman can do about that. That was a set play off the face-off where the centerman won it forward to himself, and the winger drove the net on the backside and tapped it in. Saints take a 4-2 lead with 7:09 left. Smith wins the face-off to Zemer, plays it over to Maddox. Maddox backhands it up to Beaver. Beaver leaves it for Smith. Goes off the skates of a Maple Grove player, and Maple Grove brings it out at center. Beaver with a nice back check there. Taking it the point. Played down low, intercepted by Zemer. Zemer up to Beaver. Hopped over his stick. Rimmed around hard. Caught at the blue line, left for the center. Cuts into the center ice, poked away by Agoy. Nice defense. Big collision in the corner, and Zemer plays it as he's falling down. Shot on net, glove saved by Gorman. Face-off won by Ragnar. Ponies have been good on the face-offs tonight. Pinned along the boards by Melhorn. Regner, Melhorn getting after it. Centering up front, goes through the crease. Goy looks rink wide for Pearson, and he skates into it, gets it deep. Big hit by Pearson. He kept the feet moving. It's going to be a 2-on-2, but the ponies are back checking hard. Nice back check by Regner to steal that puck away. Plays it up the glass and out. OMG gets it deep. Played along the wall, out high. Shot on net through bodies. Pad save made by Gorman. Nice defensive play by Regner as he chips it up to Agoy. And Agoy takes a check along the boards. And they'll go for a change. Past the center, they're going to leave it. Smith reads the play and breaks it up. And that one's chipped up into the cheap seats. And rolls down. .507 left in the third. Saints 4, Ponies 2. Smith wins the face-off. Maple Grove plays it deep. Try to chip it around. Centering feed. Went through the crease, went through everybody. Ends up at the wall. Pressure by Doherty. Takes it at the point. D-to-D pass. Slings it in deep off the wall. And here comes Zemer. Zemer. He's got speed. Shot on net, and the goalie had a hard time tracking that one, but did make the save. Zemer whistled one just wide. Played deep for Smith. Smith into the corner. Smacks it down. Agoy. So he gets pinned against the wall. Smith loses an edge. Battling for it in the skates. Kept in by Galloway. Smith trying to keep it in and does keep it in. Nice play by Maddox. Get a stick on that, chip it over the glass and out of play. Let the Ponies get a full change here and reset with 3:55 left in the third. That's going to be icing on, and they wave it off at the last second. Regner picks it up, avoids a check, and chips it out to Agoy. Maple Grove throws in deep off the glass, catch him. Battle for it, loose puck. Agoy gets there first, comes out to the point, thrown on net, soft shot on net, looking for a deflection, and he was looking for Regner, who had a step behind everybody, but play read by the Saints. Benier's going to be coming out of the box at the next whistle, I'm guessing. .306 left in the third. Good defense by the Ponies again. Zemer up the boards. And the Ponies need a whistle here to get Benier out of the box. Maple Grove chips it out, floats it out to center. Zemer steps up, gives it to Doherty. Doherty plays it as he's going down. Maple Grove steps up, takes it wide, tries to cut to the center. Kept to the outside, shot on net, blocked by Beaver. It's in his skates, and I believe that was Doherty that came up with it, and Beaver chucks him. Pass on the side. Maple Grove was smart not to hit the extra skates on the ground before the player got on the bench. And a big collision, mostly between two ponies. And that one goes backdoor and almost in. Nice save by Gorman. Need a whistle here. 1:45 left in the game. Played to the corner. Smith intercepts, chips it up to Doherty as he's at the end of his shift and goes for a change. Galloway in on the pressure. Spins out. Up the boards, and that's going to go down for icing. And Benier will finally get out of the box with 1:27 left. Smith wins the face-off over to Regner. Regner trying to play it down low to Smith. Goes off Maple Grove. Smith gets in there. Hops over his stick. Galloway tries to feed it over to Benier, who slaps at it. And here comes the Saints. And a shot on net. And it goes wide. Backhanded on net goes wide. Galloway fighting for it. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a holding on the Saints with 1:02 left in the third. And if the Ponies keep the empty net here, which... Timeout! Timeout! Shot on net, deflected out front, swatted at, loose puck, chipped right over. Galloway can't believe it. Benier ends up with it. Shot out front again. Galloway has a second chance and puts it over the net. Smith peels out. Galloway down to Smith. Cleared down the ice, and there's not going to be any icing. Got to get there, no icing. Nice play by Ketchum to hustle back. Smith skates into it. 30 seconds left. Nice move by Smith. Cuts to the center. Tries to bat it out of midair. The goalie loses a glove. Smith goes between the legs, takes it to the front of the net. Goalie gets a piece of it, hops up in the air, he swats at it. Just can't get it to go. 23 seconds left in the game. Maple Grove wins the face-off, tries to clear it, goes off his own man. Smith centering feed up in the air, he puts it on net. And then nice save by Maple Grove's goalie. Goes all the way down, no icing. 6 seconds, that's gonna do it for this one. Final score 4-2, and I'm going to tell you that's probably the Ponies' best game of the season, I thought. As a fan spits onto the ice. That was something.